Coach, 1-0 in conference play after defeating CrossFit this past week. Your offense is averaging over 50 points a game. Are you pleased with production so far?
Yeah, take away the turnovers. I think we had 4 turnovers last Friday night, which we cannot do. We had way too many pre-snap penalties, motion penalties that really not caused by anything, and we've got to fix that. And then offensively, I'd be really pleased. But right now, I think that we're doing pretty good on offense as far as doing a lot of different things. Last week we came out, we ran the football because CrossFit was playing, came out and was playing a different coverage, and so it's nice to be able to throw it on nights we have to throw it and run it on nights we have to run it.
Dennis Daniels had a big ball game. Brian and I talked about it during our pregame show a good bit. He really bulked up over the summer, at least it appears that way to us. Has he done a lot of work in the weight room?
Yeah, he has. All of our kids have. When you look at us from January, when you lose 10 starters on offense and 7 on defense, all these guys that we're playing right now never played a high school football game. The majority of them hadn't, and we were really little coming out of last year as 9th graders, and some of them were even 8th graders last year. So he was a sophomore last year. They didn't get to play very much, and they really dedicated themselves to the weight room. We had a great spring, a really good summer, and we're still lifting weights right now. We lift 4 days a week, and our kids love the weight room. They love going up there every day, and they understand that it helps them, and they understand that it makes them a better football player.
You threw a few special teams wrinkles at us Friday night. Were you pleased with that overall execution?
Well, we got to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, and we're learning. It's a process of Sergio probably kicked it better in practice than he did in the game. Usually he gets the bounce every time in practice, and we didn't get a bounce at all the other night. I think it was nerves. I think he was really nervous going in. I think we'll get better as the year goes on with it, and it's just something that we've got that we can do because Sergio can do it. And then when you look at it, the whole deal, if you're sky kicking, which we are, you're giving the team the ball between the 25 and 35 yard line. Well, if we're onside and don't get it, we're giving it to them about the 45, so we're losing 10 yards there. And we got to decide each week, is it important for us to gain them 10 yards or is it not important? And we felt like with CrossFit's offense, they were high powered. They had speed, and we knew it was going to be a shootout, and we wanted to get in a shootout with them. Well, we want to play defense, but we figured that we could put points up on the board. So that's something that we came out with, and it worked for us. We got one. I'd say if you get 2 of them, that it increases your win. Listen to Kevin Kelly speak. If you get 2 of them, he's never lost a game by recovering 2 onside kicks. So, and we did recover 1 the other night.
Talk about your defensive performance. A couple of coverages that I wouldn't necessarily call blown, just missed opportunities of corners not turning heads around. But overall, not a bad performance.
Well, it was a bad performance. We're little back there. Our corners are not very big, but it's not the corners that's getting us in binds. Both long touchdowns were safeties that were over the top that didn't make a play on the ball, and we're having trouble making plays on the ball right now, and we're not getting a pass rush. There's a lot to it that everybody says, well, it's the secondary. Well, it's not the secondary. The secondary is part of it, but you got to get a pass rush too. When you got 4 or 5 seconds, there's nobody in football that's going to be able to cover people for 4 or 5 seconds. And right now, we're not getting a good pass rush, and and we're not covering very well. So, but it's a mixture of both. It ain't just the secondary or just the defensive line. We got to get better at both spots.
Big ball game this week. Going to Star City, always a tough place to play. Your thoughts on the Bulldogs?
They're really good. They're a really good football team. This is their year. They're predicted to win the conference. Preseason #1 in the A4A, and they got a lot of starters back. This is they've been waiting for this year for 3 years. They've started the same group since they were sophomores, and going over there, it's a tough place to play. They got a really good quarterback in Ty Brown, who's gotten a lot better arm strength wise. He's throwing missiles back there now. Blake Wynn, who's their go-to guy at receiver. And then you talk about their offensive defensive linemen, they're huge. They're 6'3", 6'4", all the way across on both sides. And we got a tough challenge ahead of us. Number one, with their physicality and with their personnel. Then number two, playing at Star City, it's a tough place to play. It's a fun place to play, but it's a tough place to play. I love the way the crowd's down there on top of you, and It's going to be a tough challenge for our young kids, but I'm excited about to see where we're at, because we're a work in progress here, because every week we should get better with the youth that we're playing, and we can get a ton better from last Friday night to this Friday night. We'll have to.
Coach Hembree, good luck Friday night, and we appreciate it.
All right, thank you.